Medical terminology is a specialized language used by healthcare professionals to communicate effectively and precisely about various medical conditions, procedures, and treatments. It consists of terms derived from Latin and Greek roots, and it allows healthcare professionals to accurately describe symptoms, diagnose illnesses, and convey important medical information. Let us enter into the quiz. What is the correct meaning for angio? Angio, short for angiography, is a medical imaging technique used to visualize the blood vessels in the body. It involves the injection of a contrast dye into the bloodstream, which allows the blood vessels to be seen more clearly on X-ray or other imaging modalities. Angiography can help diagnose and evaluate various conditions such as blockages, aneurysms, and vascular malformations, and it is commonly used in the assessment of coronary artery disease, peripheral vascular disease, and stroke. The procedure is typically performed by a trained radiologist and can provide valuable information for treatment planning and intervention. What is the root word for slow? The term Brady in medical terminology refers to a condition or symptom characterized by a slow heartbeat or heart rate. It is derived from the Greek word Brady's, meaning slow. In medical contexts, Brady is often used as a prefix, such as in terms like bradycardia, slow heart rate, or bradypnea, abnormally slow breathing. These conditions can be caused by various factors, including certain medications, underlying heart diseases, electrolyte imbalances, or even as a result of the natural aging process. Treatment options for Brady-related conditions may include medication, pacemaker implantation, or addressing the underlying cause. What is the prefix for above normal? The term hyper is a medical prefix that is used to indicate excessive or above normal levels of a certain condition or parameter within the body. It is often used to describe conditions such as hypertension, high blood pressure, hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, or hyperthyroidism, overactive thyroid gland. When the prefix hyper is added to a medical term, it signifies an increased or elevated state of that particular condition, indicating that it is beyond the normal range. What is the prefix for the below? The term hypo, in medical terminology, is often used as a prefix to indicate a deficiency or low level of a particular substance or condition in the body. For example, hypoglycemia refers to low blood sugar levels, hyperthyroidism denotes an underactive thyroid gland, and hypertension describes low blood pressure. These terms are essential in diagnosing and treating various medical conditions, as they help healthcare professionals identify and address deficiencies in the body. What is the correct suffix for the movement? In the medical field, the term taxis refers to a technique or maneuver used to manually reposition or manipulate a body part that has become dislocated or is out of alignment. This technique is often employed in emergency settings to restore proper alignment and function, particularly in cases of joint dislocations or hernias. Taxis involves applying gentle and controlled pressure in specific directions, with the aim of reducing pain, improving mobility, and preventing further complications. It is typically performed by trained healthcare professionals, such as doctors or specialized therapists, and is often followed by further assessment and treatment to ensure the long-term stability and healing of the affected area. The suffix "stectomy" refers to The medical term ectomy refers to the surgical removal of a specific organ or body part. It is derived from the Greek word ectom, which means excision or cutting out. Common examples of surgical procedures that use the ectomy suffix include appendectomy, removal of the appendix, tonsillectomy, removal of the tonsils, and mastectomy, removal of the breast. The term ectomy is often used to indicate a surgical intervention aimed at removing a diseased or non-functioning organ or tissue from the body. February refers to fever is a natural response by the body to fight off infections or illnesses. It is characterized by an increase in body temperature, usually above the normal range of 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit 37 degrees Celsius. When the body detects a foreign invader such as bacteria or viruses, it releases certain chemicals that raise the body's temperature. This elevated temperature helps the immune system work more efficiently by enhancing the production of white blood cells and antibodies. While a fever can be uncomfortable, it is often a sign that the body is actively fighting off an infection. It is important to monitor and manage fever, especially in children, to ensure it does not reach dangerous levels. Skin is the meaning of what root word? The term dermatology is a commonly used medical abbreviation that refers to the field of dermatology, which focuses on the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of conditions related to the skin, hair, and nails. Dermatologists are medical professionals who specialize in the care of these structures and are trained to address a wide range of issues, including skin infections, allergic reactions, skin cancer, acne, eczema, psoriasis, and more. They employ various diagnostic techniques and treatment modalities to ensure optimal skin health and aesthetics for their patients. A blue discoloration of the skin. Cyanosis is a medical condition characterized by a bluish discoloration of the skin, lips, and nails. It occurs when there is a decreased level of oxygen in the blood or a disruption in the delivery of oxygen to the tissues. This bluish coloration occurs because deoxygenated blood has a darker hue than oxygenated blood. Cyanosis can be caused by a variety of conditions such as lung diseases, heart defects, circulatory problems, or exposure to extreme cold. It is important to seek medical attention if cyanosis is present, as it may be a symptom of a serious underlying health issue. A prefix is. In medical terminology, a prefix is a word element that is added to the beginning of a word to modify or enhance its meaning. Prefixes can provide information about a variety of aspects including location, number, time, direction, size, and condition. For example, the prefix hypo- means below or deficient, so when added to the word glycemia, which refers to the presence of glucose in the blood, it creates the term hypoglycemia, indicating a lower than normal level of glucose in the blood. Understanding and recognizing prefixes in medical terms can help healthcare professionals and students decipher the meaning of complex medical terminology more efficiently. What is the suffix for inflammation? Inflammation, also known as itis in medical terms, refers to the body's natural response to injury, infection, or irritation. It is a complex process involving the release of chemicals and immune cells that aims to protect and heal the damaged tissues. However, when inflammation becomes chronic or occurs without a clear cause, it can lead to various health issues such as arthritis, asthma, and inflammatory bowel disease. managing inflammation often involves identifying and addressing the underlying causes, as well as using medications or lifestyle changes to reduce symptoms and promote healing. Which suffix best describes breathing? The medical term pneumonia refers to the act of breathing or the presence of air in the lungs. It is commonly used in medical terminology to describe various conditions and disorders related to respiration, such as dyspnea, difficulty breathing, or apnea, temporary cessation of breathing. Understanding and diagnosing pneumonia-related conditions is crucial in determining appropriate treatment plans and managing respiratory health. What is the correct meaning to the suffix osis? Osis is a medical term commonly used to describe a condition or a disease that affects a particular organ or system in the body. It is typically used as a suffix in medical terminology, such as dermatosis for skin conditions, osteoporosis for the weakening of bones, or neurosis for mental or emotional disorders. The term osis indicates an abnormal or pathological state, highlighting the presence of a specific condition or disease within the body. What is the correct meaning for the suffix tomi? The term tomi is a suffix commonly used in medical terminology to indicate a surgical procedure involving the cutting or incision of a specific body part or tissue. For example, a laparotomy refers to a surgical incision made in the abdominal wall, while a thoracotomy involves a surgical incision in the chest wall. The addition of the suffix tomi helps to specify the type of surgical procedure being performed, providing clarity and precision in medical communication. What is the root word for female reproductive organs?